Usually this is a program here in DuBois that likes to be 500, for them to put into the playoffs. Did talk to Chuck a little bit about that, asked him if there's a scenario where we were at 2-6 and there is the possibility, that's just something they're going to have to work out with coach. Maybe some further administration people and Chuck himself, of course, at the forefront of that decision. Because with a healthy team, you have a close game with which is going to be a very tough Hollidaysburg team next week. If DuBois thinks they have a shot to win, I say do what you think's best for the program.
I agree, especially with the injuries we've been looking at all year. Give the boys a chance.
They're going to try an onside kick to start the second half, and Tyler Hansley's all over it.
Onside.
And DuBois will start with good field position here in the second half. So Moniteau trying to steal possession there, and I like it, man. What do you have to lose at this point if you're Moniteau?
Yeah, they could have easily caught them sleeping right there. And again, like I said, Moniteau has to do something big right out of the gate. And that could have been very big for them.
Absolutely. Just down 2 scores here. Something goes their way. They are right in the thick of things here in this ball game. Just 1-7 coming into tonight. So Beavers approaching the line of scrimmage. One tight end to the right. T formation in the backfield. Kearney is your tight end. Dixon, Nissel, and Hansley. Second back through is Nissel off left side. He's wrestled down by a few Warriors.
Nice gain on first down. 7 yards on the carry. 2nd and 3.
Right back to Nissel. Big first half, continuing his strong running here to start the second.
Give him 6.
Yeah, second and 4. We're into Warrior territory. T formation once again. One tight end. That's Kearney to the right. Clark is split out to the left. Here's a snap. Second back through again. It's Nissel. Makes a nice cutback. Tackled by his shoestrings. First down. Near the 40 of Moniteau. He'll be just shy of that. Fresh set of downs for the Beavers.
Like I say, I like this T formation. There's a lot of things that they can do from there. There's a lot of guessing if you're the defense as to who that ball is going to go to.
Yeah, when you're getting that good of a push, you can do whatever you want running the football wise. And DuBois is deciding to load the box, put a tight end's hand in the ground, and they're coming right at you. They've shown jumbo set I formation, running in between the tackles most of the evening. Behind Garrett Nissel, T formation again. Third back through this time. It's Dixon coming right. Huge hole. He tries to get to the outside. Solid gain to the 35. Gain of about 6. It'll be 2nd down and 4. But DuBois getting solid chunks on the ground here. 5-yard gain will be 2nd and 5. Senior night here at E.J. Menzel Stadium. Halloween theme. Steve thought he saw the Pope. I had to remind him it's Halloween night. Shout out Steve Sensible. Does a great job on a stick here. Handoff right up the middle. Garrett Nissel, huge hole. First down. Breaking tackle. Still going. Across the 25. That's where they'll mark him at the 25. But another fresh set of downs.
So this is what I expected from DuBois coming out of the locker room. Just show your dominance on the ground. Protect the football. Again, at least one more score on the board and start to take control of this game on the ground.
Ball's on the 25-yard line. And I think this is what the Beavers, this is what they want their identity to be. This is how they always try to approach the game. Second back through it, Schrock, left side, still going near the marker.
Great push by the offensive line.
Yeah, they're just really, Monitau's already leaning. They look tired. Beavers just really putting it to them here, just willing their way down the field. As I was saying, this is certainly the Beavers' approach. They want to come out. They want to control the line of scrimmage.
Right.
And then they want to get in their play action, get Trey on the edge, and hit his weapons on the outside. That's what they like to do. And with Trey out, they've been hard to get into their full arsenal of their playbook and what they like to do in setting up their run game. Second back through, it's Nissel. He tries to get to the outside, breaking through, and he's going to get into the end zone. Garrett Nissel, hat trick. This time 17 yards out, 8:57 to go. Third quarter, and the Beavers all in control here at E.J. Menzel Stadium.
Yep, that's exactly what they wanted to do on their first drive coming out of the locker room. show their dominance on the ground, and I think this is how they want to approach Hollidaysburg next week.
Yeah. Yeah, as we were just talking there, John, that's what they've wanted to do all season. That's what Coach has wanted to do ever since he took over here. They want to build an identity running the football, and of course at this level you have to be able to run the football. Run the football, stop the run. Another 2-point conversion attempt. Schrock's under center this time and just takes it right behind Gallagher into the end zone. 2-point conversion. Your new score reads Beavers 22, Moniteau 0. Come on back. You're listening to DuBois High School Football in Bigfoot Country.
DuBois High School Football is brought to you by Tri-County Performance, your local dealer of Western snowplows. Proud to support DuBois High School Football and all youth athletics. Go Beavers! Brackman Chevrolet in Punxsutawney. Remember, Chevys cost less than Punxsy. Hoffer Realty Associates, your real estate center for the DuBois area. Serving DuBois, Treasure Lake, and the surrounding areas. Good luck, Beavers! And by the Next Tier Bank DuBois team located at 522 Liberty Boulevard. Stop and see them to fall into great rates this football season.
Garrett Nissel's third touchdown run of the evening from 17 yards out, and a Landon Schrock 2-point conversion takes our score with 8:57 remaining third quarter, 22-0 in favor of our DuBois Beavers. On the winning sides of things here tonight, just what this Beaver team needed. Not so much coming off the horrific loss last week, that's behind them, but moving forward, they need this win.
Oh, absolutely. This is definitely, like I said, a must-win. But I like the bounce back from last week, the intensity in which they're playing.
Jamison takes the return across the 25 to the 26. 1st and 10 as well. They'll have it at the 26 is the Warriors. 8:50 to go. And wonder who we will see at quarterback. Sankey looking like he will be coming back out. He got the play call from his head coach. So it looks like we'll be going with Sankey. Like I said, it was a 2-quarterback approach coming in with him and Tyler Beecham. But haven't seen any Beecham here tonight behind quarterback. It's been the sophomore Sankey all evening. 2 receivers each side in an empty set. Man in motion is Scott. They fake it to him. He's back. He's looking. He throws, and his pass is picked off by Walker Thomas, a sophomore. Getting his first varsity meaningful play of the season. Picking off a Sankey pass in the flat, his first of the season.
Nice pursuit, nice interception. And again, this is what DuBois wants to have right here. Start to get the ball rolling. Good defensive play. Now, again, let your offense take over. Another score here is big.
Yeah, not much of a play there. Just ran a couple slants and then a simple out, a short out. Sankey tried to get it to him, but Walker Thomas got a good read and made a nice play. One of the few catches we've seen DuBois Beaver make tonight, so we'll take the turnover. 1st and 10. Beavers are set up shop at the 26-yard line of Moniteau. Full house backfield. It's Schrock. He tries to get to the outside, shakes off one tackler. Sankey ends up wrestling him down inside the 20 to about the 18-yard line. It's going to be just short of the first down. Warriors really had him stopped there. That was all Landon Schrock to get the 8 yards.
Yeah, but like you see, is Moniteau is really tackling high. They're not going for the legs. They're going for the upper body, and that just doesn't work well.
Clock rolling here. DuBois staying in their T formation. Hansley, Nissel, and Dixon this time in the backfield. And they'll go to Dixon, third back through, and he's caught from the backside. Really couldn't do anything there. Adam Grossman, senior, linebacking in there. Huge play to make it 3rd and 3. Loss on the play. 7:35 in counting here. Beavers looking to extend their lead. They're on top 22-0. Here's a snap straight ahead. Nissel again. Huge hole. Nissel. It is all Garrett Nissel tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Untouched from 20 yards out. Late flag comes. Sure, this will not negate the touchdown. Came well after the play. Ended result.
So probably a little frustration on Moniteau, I would think, but...
Saw plenty of that last week.
And he's coming over to talk to the DuBois coaches, so I would imagine it's going to be
on Moniteau. Yep, probably you're right, John. Good assessment there. Taking out a little frustration. Your score is 28-0, and they're going to bring out Edward Burkett for the extra point. So Garrett Nissel, 4 touchdown runs here this evening. Don't have his stat lines up to date at this point, but he's certainly well at 100 yards rushing and over. 4 touchdowns this evening. Player of the week type stats he's putting on tonight. Burkett is out. Dixon a snap. Deeb to hold. Good snap. Good hold. Whistles blow. I believe he's doing false start motion. But we'll see. It is a false start against the Beavers, so that'll back him up.
So let's try this again. He has plenty of leg to be able to do this, so give him a little bit more practice. He hit the first one. I'm sure he can hit the second one.
Operation was perfect on that one. High snap. Good hold, though, by Deeb. Kick is up, and the kick is good. 7:20 to go, third quarter. Your new score reads DuBois 29, Moniteau 0. You're listening to DuBois High School Football in Bigfoot Country.
DuBois High School Football brought to you by McDonald's of DuBois. McDelivery is on the DoorDash app. Download the McDonald's app for delicious deals and great rewards. Bloom Electric Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, providing sales and service to both residential and commercial businesses. When you call, we get moving. 814-375-0884. And DeLulo Transport of DuBois, family-owned and operated, providing reliable transportation services. If you're interested in joining the team, call 814-503-4131. Stop by the office, 349 DuBois Street. See them online at delulotransport.com. Go Beavers!
Garrett Nissel finds the end zone for the not one, not two, not third.
That would be 4.
But 4 time for the evening. From 20 yards out, take the score to 29-0 after the Edward Burkett extra point.
And so we're going to have this penalty assessed on the kickoff. So DuBois will be kicking
Moniteau.
off from the Moniteau 45.
Yep.
So I would venture to say this is probably going to be a touchback.
Yeah. Yeah, Burkett has gotten really consistent here at the latter part of this season.
And he certainly has a leg.
Kick is away. Now he actually miskicked that. It'll be fielded about the 8-yard line. Grossman reversing field, still up, breaks one tackle, tries to get to the edge, but will not. Ball comes out late, but they're going to mark him down. Kearney ripped it away from him and fell on it, but they are marking him down. Would have been a sweet turnover for the Beavers special teams, but Moniteau will have it 1st and 10.
Absolutely. And I stand corrected with that missed kick. It was fielded. It was not a touchback.
Yeah, I don't think he got. He might have kicked the ground or something. Didn't sound too good coming off his.
No, a little wobbly.
Coming off his foot there. Yeah, I think he. Mishit it. When he gets it good, he sends it flying. We've seen that. We've seen him put 5 to 6 yards deep in the end zone when he really gets one. So 7:13 remaining here, third quarter. All Beavers at E.J. Menzel Stadium here on senior night. 2 receivers each side. Here's Sankey. They give up the middle. Scott cuts it back. Solid gain off that right side. Best gain in a while. Running the football wise for the Warriors. 5 yards on first down. Be 2nd down and 5.
So good initial push by Moniteau on first down. Like I say, that's what they really wanted to do. If they would have stopped DuBois on those 2 scores and have gotten the ball back after that first possession, you know, if their offense can perform like that, this is a tight game.
2 receivers each side here. On 2nd and 5. Sankey's back. Sankey throwing one deep down the sideline. Clark going up for it, bats it away. Clark was in good position for the interception, but he plays good defense to bat it away from Grossman. He'll take it to 3rd and 5. Make it 3rd and 4. 6 yards on that first down play. Incompletion on 2nd down. 3rd and 4 we are. Ball's on the 22-yard line of Moniteau.
Nice looking pass into single coverage, so why not? Throw it up, see if your receiver can come down with one.
Take a shot to your best athlete. Caden Clark won that battle. 2 receivers each side here. Much needed first down here for the Warriors. They're going to take it up the middle to Scott. Has a hole, and he has a first down and a little more. Dixon makes a stop at about the 31. Wrestles him down, and it will be a first down for the Warriors. Give them something to try to build off of here. About a little bit over halfway. Not quite halfway in this third quarter. Clock winding down to about 6 minutes here to go. I'd like to thank everybody tuning in tonight, listening to our broadcast, watching in on our live feed on Facebook and YouTube. Thank you, Steve. Appreciate all the nice, kind words you guys say, commenting in. Couldn't do it without you. Much appreciated. 1st and 10. Option play coming right. Sankey keeps it underneath. Now he gets to the outside. Nice run by Sankey. Near first down yardage. Pulled out of bounds by Deeb. It's going to depend on the spot if he got the first or not. It's going to be right around it. Looks like they're going to mark him maybe just a little short. Gain of 9, 2nd down and 1. So Sankey, really doing all he can do this evening in that gun. Been running for his life and under a lot of pressure. He's been calling his number a lot. Trying to be the catalyst here for Warriors as he takes it up the middle and he runs right into Tyson Roy. Loss on the play. Going to bring up another 3rd down. And you really can't say enough about Sankey's effort tonight. Just getting swarmed by this DuBois Beavers defense.
Yeah, that's what they needed to do. 2nd down, no gain on the play. 3rd down, and again, DuBois needs to take advantage of these 3rd downs, even if it's 3rd and short. They need to do something to, get them into 4th down.
Certainly where they want to be here in these short yarded situations here. 3rd and 1. 2 backs in the backfield, double sidecar. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right is Grossman. Here's a snap, 2nd back through, cuts back. Beecham, I don't know if he got there. It's going to depend on the spot. All he needed was a yard.
And it looks
like they're going to be giving it to him.
They give them generous spots, but we don't get the generous spots.
Yeah, I don't think we've gotten a generous spot all year.
It looked like he had him stopped from my vantage point, but again, I'm looking through a lot of people. So first down, Moniteau.
And a rainy window here. Didn't bring out the wipers for this one. Next time.
Yeah.
1st and 10 for the Warriors on their 42-yard line. 2 receivers each side. Just snap. Sankey play fake. He's in trouble. Botch play. Beavers rally to him and bring him down. Kearney on the stop. I believe we got a player down on the far side.
That might be Sankey.
And they got him up already and right to the sideline, so we'll keep it right here at A.J. Mansell Stadium.
I think that was a busted play because he was holding that ball out there like he was intending to hand that off.
Yeah, the running back swinged left like he was on a surefire swing route off the bat, but Sankey went for the play fake, so now someone miscommunication of that matter. They're going to quick timeout on the field, and we will as well. 4:28 to go, third quarter. Beavers on top of the Moniteau Warriors, 29-0. You're listening to DuBois High School Football in Bigfoot Country.
DuBois High School Football is brought to you by DuBois Burger King. Visit DuBois Burger King for a hot and delicious sausage or bacon, egg, and cheese crisp sandwich. Get 2 for just $5. Spitzer Honda. At Spitzer Honda of DuBois, the team is committed to providing the highest quality of service to earn you as a lifetime customer. And they are proud to support the local athletes. Good luck, DuBois Beavers. And the DuBois United Way. You can be on the team to help the less fortunate in our area. With your help, the DuBois Area United Way is meeting the needs of the area's health and welfare service agencies. The DuBois Area United Way.
We're back here at A.J. Mansell Stadium. Scott, the ball carrier, takes it 13 yards near the first down marker, and they marked him just short. So it'll bring up another third down, but a great second down run by Scott. Beavers weren't ready for that quick snap. And Tyler Beecham has entered the game at quarterback. First time we're seeing him tonight. He goes straight ahead to Scott again. Scott cuts back. I believe he fought for what he needed. Stopped initially. And I'll tell you what, Scott, he runs with a little bit of fortitude there. I like how this young man runs the football.
A little bit of vigor there.
Did a good job staying on balance and getting what he needed there. Turned a no-yard gain into about a gain of 3 for a first down.
And a nice dive forward.
Yes, absolutely. Good awareness of where the marker's at.
So Moniteau is doing a very good job of running the football here on this drive.
And correction need to be made. Trent Beecham is a quarterback. Trent. I apologize.
No.
They're going to toss it out. Scott coming left this time. Great pursuit. Tries to cut back. Gets by Allman, but not by the rest of the Beaver defense. Good job of rallying there. Carter Wilson got there. Thomas got there. Loss of 2 on the play. Bring up second down and 12. But certainly a nice little drive here by the Warriors, to give them some positive film. They can look at this drive and say, well, we did this well, guys. We blocked this play up really good. That's stuff they can take and build off of moving forward.
Yeah, I didn't actually look at their schedule. I'm not sure who they play. I can look that up, who they play next week. But it will be good positivity going forward.
2 receivers each side. Sankey back in. He hands right up the middle to Scott. Gain of about 4. It'll bring up third down and 8. Getting down to about 2 minutes to go, third quarter.
So Moniteau will play Keystone next week in Knox.
Another tough opponent. Another Keystone, another small school in District 9. They're in the smaller school division with Brockway and Red Bank Valley. I believe that's District 9, Region 2. John, if I'm
I believe you're
not
right.
mistaken.
So Moniteau, it's good positive vibes moving forward that they can build on something for them next week.
Not a game you're expecting them to win by any means, but they're always coming to compete. Sankey back on third down. He's looking. He's in trouble. Now he just lets one fly, and it is picked off. Dixon and Clark were fighting for it, and Dixon came up with it. Sankey just threw up a prayer, worked as a punt, I suppose. Second interception for the DuBois defense. Second takeaway. Beavers take over, 1st and 10. And I believe we're going to see the last of Trey Wingard as Landon Schrock is trotting out to finish out this game at quarterback.
I think that's a smart choice by DuBois.
Yep. If one thing you wanted to do, you didn't get Trey in any rhythm throwing the football. He did make some nice throws, not executed, but still, you did what you wanted to do tonight. Great to have him back. Second back through is Nissel. Nissel's big night continues. Still going, first down to the 28-yard line. Gain of 13 and another first down.
Yeah, I know they wanted to get Wingard some confidence throwing the football, but at the beginning of this game, it was really just too wet. I mean, you weren't going to get any kind of rhythm doing that.
And you're not going to shake that kid's confidence. Him coming in tonight, not statting the completion, it's not going to be the end of the world. He's not even thinking about that, even right now, and he won't be thinking about it ever. He's got a great head on his shoulders. The kid is nothing but ball. He's a weight room junkie. He's looking forward. This is what he wanted to do. He was ahead of schedule getting back from that left wrist injury. He's back now. This is what he wanted. He wants to put his team in a position to make a playoff run, and that's what DuBois is just going to have to execute now. Looking like step 1 is going to be complete here, getting to 4 and 5. We got a player down on the field momentarily, right. And we're going to take a quick timeout, John. We'll get back to your thought on the other side of this quick break. Come on back. DuBois High School Football on Bigfoot Country.
DuBois High School Football is brought to you by Subway and DuBois. Enjoy the new Irresistible Subway series. Build a delicious sandwich, plus get a free cookie every Sunday. 3 locations inside DuBois Walmart, at the DuBois Mall, and South Brady Street. Go Beavers! The Greater DuBois Area Chamber of Commerce, serving 14 municipalities to make life better. Proud to support all of our local businesses and our area youth athletics too. And DuBois Drug and Wellness. DuBois Drug and Wellness, your community, your health, your pharmacy, proud to support the DuBois Beavers.
Welcome back to E.J. Mansell Stadium. Moniteau Warrior injured player back on his feet here. John.
What I was going to say is it really isn't a catastrophe with Trey not being successful in the air tonight, because it really doesn't give Hollidaysburg much to look at on film to be able to prepare for next week.
Yeah, that's a great point. T formation, Dixon, right side, huge hole, Dixon trying to get the edge. One man to beat, and he'll be upended out of bounds by Jamison. Huge gain. Called a gain of 29. Another first down into Moniteau territory. Another Beaver score will take it to a mercy rule, and we'll have a running clock the rest of the way here. Something the Beavers have been unable to accomplish this season. Have done it a few times in the past. Clock stopped at 1:15. Second back through, it's Nissel. Nissel letting it develop, hits the hole, still carrying defenders. Man, there is not one time he has the ball where he is not breaking a tackle and carrying a couple would-be tacklers with him.
Yeah, but like I said,
Near the marker.
A lot of that is Moniteau really trying to tackle high. You're not going to bring down Nissel high.
Yep.
If you don't go for his legs, he's going to carry you 6 or 7 yards.
Absolutely, and that's what he's been doing. He's been on cue all night. T formation working at its finest here for the Beavers. The best it has all year. We're under a minute. Schrock's going to keep it straight ahead. Still going. Schrock bouncing out, peeking out the back, cuts back, fighting his way to the end zone, and I think he's going to be brought down just short. We're looking at a 34-yard quarterback sneak. Schrock snuck out the back end of the scrum. And he cut back there. I don't think he needed to, John. I think he could have waltzed right in. He decided to cut back late, and that defender
just dragged him down.
Yeah, ended up making a jersey tackle on him. I think Schrock, if he just keeps going, he's in. But here we go. T formation once again. Ball's on the 1-yard line. Schrock straight ahead. And he's in the end zone for a touchdown. Landon Schrock. Third rushing touchdown on the season. 7.4 to go, third quarter. 35-0, and the Beavers will have that running clock for the fourth quarter, pending a Moniteau score. You know what? I shouldn't even say that because I don't know if that works that way. If they get back within 35 points, if they go back to the regular clock run, and I certainly don't know.
Good question. I'm not sure if it does or not.
Good snap, good hold, low kick, but it is good. 7 seconds to go, third quarter. Beavers on top, all over the Moniteau Warriors, 35-0. You're listening to DuBois High School football in Bigfoot Country.
This is Bigfoot Country. WIFT DuBois, a Seven Mountains media station. This is Bigfoot Country.
I don't know, man. I know something I've never paid attention to. We're back here at E.J. Mansell Stadium. Landon Schrock finds the end zone from a yard out behind Zach Gallagher. On senior night here, and the seniors putting together a nice performance here for themselves. They get to enjoy what will be a sweet victory when the clock strikes 0 here at E.J. Mansell Stadium. Something the seniors can always look back on and remember them winning their senior night. A great positive thing to take away here this evening.
Yeah, you definitely want to come away with a W on senior night.
So Edward Burkett will be out to kick off.
And it's nice seeing those festivities. I remember not too long ago, we have a nice spotter here in the booth. My son Eric, who played high school football here. It wasn't about 5 years ago that I was going through the senior night festivities with him.
Yep, always a nice scene. Low squibber heading out of bounds, and it will let it go out of bounds. And yeah, those festivities you're alluding to, John, they recognize all the seniors, not just the football players. Right. They recognize the band, the cheerleaders, but it's just a senior shout out to all the hard work they put in over the years, dating back to their middle school days when they first become Beavers. You know, yeah, you choose to play the sport of football, but once you put yourself in it, it demands a lot. It demands a lot of hard work, all your attention, and if you want to be good at it, you know, that hard work is expected, and it needs to be put in if you want to be good and you want to be successful.
Oh, absolutely. Yes, you get out of it what you put into it.
Absolutely.
Like this sport, like any other sport.
Not a right, it is certainly a privilege. 1st and 10 from the 35. 36-0. Beavers on top of the Warriors here. Last snap of the third quarter, they're going to give it straight ahead. Coming left, Kohlmeyer on the carry, his first of the night. And that'll end our third quarter. Have 12 minutes remaining here on the season at E.J. Mansell Stadium as we wrap up our home slate of this 2023 season. Beavers looking for a big victory here as they lead 36-0 heading into the fourth quarter. You're listening to DuBois High School Football in Bigfoot Country.
We moved and settled into our new home. Hi, this is Bill Drahushak from DuBois Drug and Wellness. We are now open at our brand new pharmacy located at 209 Beaver Drive in DuBois. Our new location is more convenient with easier parking and accessibility. I want to thank our existing customers who followed us and invite new customers to come experience our award-winning service at 209 Beaver Drive in DuBois. DuBois Drug and Wellness, your community, your health, your pharmacy.
Fourth quarter getting underway here at E.J. Mansell Stadium. We will have the Mercy Rule running clock here for this fourth quarter as the Beavers are up 36-0 on the Moniteau Warriors on a much-needed victory here. Their last home game at E.J. Mansell Stadium and their senior night. Big outing here for the Beavers.
Yeah, this is exactly what they needed to do going into the season finale with Hollidaysburg next week on the road.
And what a matchup that'll be. Basically a playoff game for the Beavers. No, you can look at it either way you want, but that's what it is. Scott straight ahead, handoff from Sankey, and he's dropped. It's going to be just short of the marker. 11:43 to go.
I'd like to give a big shout out to some more watching on Facebook or YouTube. Some friends here, Jeff Ray, Dave Herzing, Aaron Beatty, Keith Lippianca, George Whipple, Evan Snowberger. Thank you for tuning in.
A couple studs on that list, man. Thanks
Absolutely.
for tuning in, guys. Two receivers each side here on 3rd and 1. Play action. Sankey over the middle. Has his man. That's Grossman. It's number 1 target.
So I guess that begs the question, where was this in the first half for Moniteau?
Yeah.
Good performance, nice pass, right up the middle, wide open.
Fresh set of downs for the Warriors. Ball's on the DuBois 40. This might be the first time they've been. No, they were in DuBois territory on their last possession. They had a nice long drive, but haven't been in their territory much. Snap, Kohlmeyer bouncing it out left, breaks one tackle, and he's brought down by a host of Beavers. And late flags coming in here as DuBois is getting in a lot of substitutions here late. Lots of underclassmen in the game. They just sent the whole cavalry out to get the starters out of there after that completion for a first down from Sankey to Grossman.
So here's the call with the penalty, dead ball foul.
Against
It's going to be against Moniteau. I would imagine something was said underneath that pile.
Yeah, I'm not sure. It came after the play. So we don't hear what goes out down on the field. We have to set up mics down there somehow. Put them in a turf so I can't see them or something. So we can hear what's going on down there.
Mic them up so we can hear them. The crowd doesn't need to hear them, but we should.
Because there was one week I was really hard on the officials, and I heard that was a really good call. So now that's my bad. But if I had audio, wouldn't be a problem.
That's right.
2nd and 22 from the 48 of DuBois. 2 receivers each side for Sankey. Man in motion is Jamison. Sankey's back. Sankey's looking. He throws. Middle. It's incomplete. good coverage there. Landon Buchanan got a hand in to cause the incompletion. It's going to take it to 3rd and 22. Incomplete pass, still has the clock moving when the mercy rule's in play. So we're down to about 9.5. And John, maybe the biggest stud listening to our broadcast now, I got to give a shout out, a guy who helps us out from time to time, Keith Kreiner.
Oh, absolutely. I used to work with Keith. He's now enjoying his retirement.
Dumps it off to Scott into the flat. He brings it out right. Makes a man miss. Still going. Cutting back. Across the 35. He's going to make it a manageable 4th down. Picks up about 18 there. Going to take it to about 4th and 4. So I'm sure Moniteau will be going for this. That was all Scott on that play. DuBois had him dead to right in the flats. Just a little dump off. Scott did all the work.
Yep. Nice run after the catch there.
4th and 4. So, Yash, one last quick shout out to Keith Kreiner. You know, he does a great job up here when he's on the mic, and he's a crafty guy and the best of gentlemen out there. So, shout out Mr. Keith Kreiner. Sankey's back on 4th down. Throws, got a man, it's incomplete. We are not playing one bounce here tonight, John. That'll go incomplete and turn it back over to the Beavers.
It was. He was open. He just skipped it to him.
Certainly open for the 1st down. Didn't get it to him.
So you could say, I mean, DuBois, obviously they're putting their substitutes in there, but Moniteau did do a good job of moving the football there up until that drive stalled.
Yeah, but anything they can do to, we talked about this with DuBois last week. Get something positive at the end of this ball game. Take something home with you that somewhat you can build on. Get some positive vibes heading into that locker room and onto the bus. I know getting shut out, not much you can do, not much you can say really, but, Moniteau, they're still not quitting. They're out there competing. And, at this point, when you're down this much, that's really all you can ask for.
Yeah, and this is a position they've been in all year. They've been lopsided most of the year and most of their games, but there is no quit in this team. They're still going to try, for all 4 quarters. 48 minutes of football.
Yep, and they're taking another timeout on the field. We'll take a quick one as well. 8:21 remaining. All Beavers here, 36-0 on top of the Moniteau Warriors. Wrapping up our home slate here at A.J. Mansell Stadium. You're listening to DuBois High School football on Bigfoot Country.
Go Beavers! McDonald's and DuBois will be cheering on the Beavers all season long. Don't have time to run and get some food before the game? DuBois McDonald's McDelivery is on DoorDash. Have all your favorites delivered right to your doorstep. Download the DoorDash app and choose your McDonald's menu items for delivery. Simply pay and track your McDelivery order as it comes to you. Getting the food you crave delivered is a whole new way to love McDonald's. You can also grab a treat on your way to the game at your DuBois McDonald's off the Beeline.
Freshman quarterback Seth Wilmoth under center, hands to the first back through. Bear with me here. We got subs into the game. Carter Wilson, starting linebacker, doesn't get a whole lot of carries offensively, but he's in the game here. That was freshman Seth Wilmoth taking the snap under center.
It's a gain of 3 on the play, 2nd and 7.
Now we'll see Bryson Kale under center here, another freshman.
That's still number 11, I think.
This is
15.
Reisinger,
No,
second back through.
No, you're right.
Little room off the left side.
Good catch. Your eyes are better than mine. I thought that was 11. It was number 15.
I was going to let you go, Johnny boy.
Hey, when I'm wrong, I admit I'm wrong.
Got to, man. Got to. So Seth Wilmoth inserting himself back into the huddle. I assume, haven't watched a JV game all year, they're doing very well, undefeated, seeming like maybe a little Wilmoth and Kale action handling the duties for the JV team. Both freshmen. Here we go. First back through is Wilson. He fumbles it. Ball still loose. And I'm not sure who fell on it. They're putting up 3rd down, and it will stay DuBois' ball. And get what he needed for the 1st down, so it works out.
So you got to say the future is looking bright for DuBois if their JV team is undefeated and with some of the really good sophomores and underclassmen that we have in our
got some
lineup.
Juniors.
Yeah,
Koger will be back. Dixon will be back for their senior season. Carter Voss will be coming back. So first guy through again is Wilson. He's stacked up. No gain. So we're under 6.5 on the game clock here. Substitutions continue to pour in for DuBois. Wilmoth back into the game. Looks like him and Carroll are going every other play here. Just getting some snaps under the lights on Friday nights. It's a great feeling, man.
Yes, it is.
Getting those first snaps as an underclassman. I formation. Wilmoth turns and pitches out. Riesinger trying to get the edge. Breaks one tackle. Solid second down carry.
Yeah, so it is very important for these underclassmen to get these snaps. Let them know what what they can expect in the next few years. Their time is coming.
Yeah, and like I said, we talked about, a mix of all the classes. Hopefully they got a really good mix. They can get some maturity from the 10th graders and 11th graders and have a good mix with good production out of your veterans, your senior class. That's when really special teams happen. 3rd and 4.
This play is blown up.
Kale almost gets the snap taken right from him. Crazy, it wasn't offsides. He had to have been really close. Kale barely could turn around before he was trying to rip it from him. That was Grossman, Adam Grossman, coming in, who's a starter still playing out there for the Warriors. Most of the Warriors starters still out there as I look down. And DuBois is going to punt away.
4th down, 11. This will in the punt for the Beavers.
4th and 11. We're down to about 4.5 to go. Beavers looking like they're walk out of here their senior night with a victory. Move to 4-5 on the year. Moniteau will drop to 1-8. Got whistles blown. Should be a delay of game. Boy, they're going to make the back judge run all the way in, aren't they?
And he's got to go all the way back to pick up his flag.
Yep. Have a nice trip, bud. No, I'm sure that's what he has to do, but why can't he just signal it? Why has he got, wasting steps, man?
It's not too hard to just fold your arms like this and just say delay game.
Yeah, come on.
Really, that's an easy signal.
Have some common sense down there. 4th and 16. Nissel and punt formation. Good snap. Good catch. Good low liner. Fielded by Kohlmeyer at the 30. Cuts back. Flags fly, and he's dropped.
Well,
Castro with a nice hit.
The flags fly there because Coker obviously had to have gotten blocked in the back because he dove for about 20 yards.
Now we'll see what they call, but looking like we're going to have a block in the back against the Warriors once again. Heavily penalized.
And he jumped right up there, but as soon as he dove and slid for about 20 yards, dove for about 10, slid for about 10, rolled over and just looked at the referee. Like, are you going to throw this or not?
I did see someone in like a penguin dive formation. I didn't really realize what it was from, but that makes a whole lot of sense. Koger being pushed in the back because he was in a full penguin slide. Looks like they're still trying to do some math on this penalty.
Shouldn't be hard. 10 yards from where they're standing.
That's hard for me, man. Tell you what, after 5, it gets dicey.
They have enough fingers and toes. They can figure that out.
4:09 to play. And it is a legal block in the back. Take the ball back to the 22-yard line of Moniteau. Well, they'll have 1st and 10. Clock back winding. 4 to play. Sankey's back. Sankey evading right. He's got some room to run. He's going to let it fly. Last seconds. Got his man. It's Grossman. They're going to call it incomplete. Must have not completed it all the way through. Looks like he had it to me coming down, but call it incomplete. Take it to 2nd and 10. Good job of Sankey evading the pocket. He was really close to the line of scrimmage. Good job of awareness getting that ball away and finding Grossman. But incomplete, 2nd and 10.
Good field presence there because he did a good job of kind of a little bit of a stutter step sideways to throw it, knowing if he keeps going forward, he's going to throw it.
Yeah, he got to the point
sticks.
where I thought he was really going to take off, and he did a good job of identifying where that line of scrimmage was, and he ran parallel with it. Didn't cross it. Great job. 2 receivers each side in the gun. Sankey is back. Sankey throws, incomplete, almost threw it right to Reed out there at corner.
So again, even
Reed.
though we have an incomplete, we have a running clock, obviously, with the mercy rule. Still under 3 minutes to go in the game. Third down and 10.
And like we mentioned, DuBois is going to pick up a much-needed victory here this evening to take them to 4-5, keeping their playoff hopes alive. Like we said, we're not sure what DuBois is going to decide to do, no matter how this season finishes, but nonetheless, a very winnable game for them next week in Hollidaysburg. Won't be easy. Very formidable opponent. Hollidaysburg, not great record-wise, but they play a loaded schedule. They're independent. They don't identify in a conference. They play an independent schedule here throughout the state of Pennsylvania. They kind of go all over, and they play really tough schools. Teams like State College, Altoona, teams of that nature. They don't sell themselves short on getting ready for any opponent.
Yeah, they've always been a tough opponent.
Even when they're not good record-wise, they're still a tough, solid football team. False start takes it back to 3rd and 15. Sankey's rolling now. He'll just take it, cut it up, get what he can. Ball comes out.
They're calling him down.
And yes, they are. Short of the first down marker. Scott is going to limp off the field. He was the player down behind the play. Official stops the clock due to the injured player. 1:56 to go here in our contest. As we were talking, Beavers will be traveling to Hollidaysburg. This is their final home game, as we've been talking about senior night here. Beaver team with just 4 home games this season. Had a little schedule discrepancy, them not playing Clearfield. That would have been their home game, and they could only find an opponent that didn't want to come here. The terms were DuBois had to go there, so that's what went down there, with DuBois getting 1 less home game than usual. Usually split those up 5-5. But
so, Devin, I got to say, before we end this game tonight, I certainly do hope that DuBois does go into the postseason, because if not, this would be our last game together for the season.
This could be the last call, John. I didn't even think about that.
As we know that you'll be off next week. I'll be working with Dave Glass. So I do hope we go into the playoffs and we get a chance to work again this season.
Yeah, absolutely, John. That's a great point. I wasn't even thinking about that. This could very well be my last broadcast of the season, so certainly hoping the Beavers can get in the postseason. Another muff punt, but Grossman takes it. He's got it, and he can't get the first down. He's tripped up. Stopped by number 59, sophomore Camden Long. Was able to trip him up, and DuBois probably just a couple near downs, and that should be it. That's all they'll need, as Landon Schrock will take the snaps. And DuBois is going to walk out of their senior night, E.J. Mansell Stadium, for the final time in 2023 with the victory. 36-0 over the Moniteau Warriors. Clock is at 1:31. We need a couple snaps, couple kneel downs before we send this one into the night, but a much-needed victory for the Beavers.
So Schrock here in the victory formation.
There's one knee down, and we'll need one more. Need one more kneel down to get under 40 seconds. and that'll do it. So, shedding a little more light on the playoff scenario for DuBois. It's really not appropriate to talk about until we know DuBois is going, and we don't know that they will be there yet. But potential opponents, looking as of now, rumored for a District 9 matchup with Bradford for a true District 9 playoff. The only two Class 4A teams in the district. Bradford is looking like they want to put in this year and could potentially do so. There's a second nail down, and that will be it here at E.J. Mansell Stadium. But, of course, on the District 6 side, we got Juniata 5-3 this year. They're number 1 in their conference. So, most likely, it's going to come down to that District 6. And if DuBois might have to play a District 9 playoff, haven't done that in maybe ever. So that'll be quite a scene here at E.J. Mansell Stadium if that's the case. But like we said, we're still a little bit of ways from that. We don't know if DuBois will get to that point. But as the clock strikes 0 here at E.J. Mansell Stadium, they walk away tonight with a much-needed victory, 36-0 over the Moniteau Warriors. Absolutely. And DuBois looked good tonight, aside from the wet football. The second half, they came out and they really did a good job of imposing their will up front. So hats off to DuBois. Yeah, we'll wrap things up here after a little short one last break here at E.J. Mansell Stadium. You've been listening to DuBois High School Football on Bigfoot Country.
Out-of-town guests coming in for a reunion, celebration, or family function? Make them feel at home at the DuBois Hampton Inn. Group rates are available for your guests, and a clean, comfortable room is a promise. Meeting and banquet rooms are available. Enjoy the indoor pool, and we have wireless internet too. Start your day right with Hampton's free hot breakfast. Call us 814-375-1000. That's 814-375-1000. The DuBois Hampton Inn. We love having you here.
Hi, it's Mike from DeLulo Transport in DuBois. DeLulo Transport has immediate openings for full-time and part-time non-CDL drivers for our FedEx division. These are local, home daily package delivery positions that service the Brockway, Brookville, Bridgeway, and St. Mary's areas. Applicants must be 21 years of age, and all training will be provided. If you're interested in joining our team, give us a call, 814-503-4131. Stop by the office at 349 DuBois Street, or find us at delulotransport.com.
Whether you're recovering from the gym, a tough game, or from post-surgery, Infused IV may have just what you're looking for. Infused IV offers a wide array of products and services that will help you get back on track fast. Our peak performance IV therapy can supply your body with vitamins, minerals, and fluids to help your body function at its best. Make Infused IV part of your pre- and post-game for optimal results this season. Now infusing ages 16 plus with parental consent. Find out how Infused IV can help you become faster on and off the field. Stop in on Midway Drive in DuBois or online at infusedivbar.com.
We moved and settled into our new home. Hi, this is Bill Drahushak from DuBois Drug and Wellness. We are now open at our brand new pharmacy located at 209 Beaver Drive in DuBois. Our new location is more convenient with easier parking and accessibility. I want to thank our existing customers who followed us and invite new customers to come experience our award-winning service at 209 Beaver Drive in DuBois. DuBois Drug and Wellness, your community, your health, your pharmacy.
Fall into great rates this football season with Next Tier Bank, a proud sponsor of the DuBois area Beavers. At Next Tier Bank, you're more than just a number. Our team takes the time to understand your financial dreams and helps you make them a reality. Stop in to meet Devin and the team and ask about our deposit account bundle. Next Tier Bank, serving the DuBois region since 2020. Visit us at 522 Liberty Boulevard to open an account and meet the team. Next Tier Bank is member FDIC.
Welcome back to E.J. Mansell Stadium. The DuBois Beavers pick up a much-needed win here at home on their senior night. Final home game of the season, 36-0 over the Moniteau Warriors, and it was really the Beavers from start to finish. They controlled the line of scrimmage, willed their way to victory like we thought they would, John.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I say, good job by DuBois coming out in the second half, imposing their will, gaining some confidence going into next week, which is one of the things that they're going to really need.
Yeah, we know their scenario. They needed a win here tonight, and they need a win here next week. Like I said, they can do what they want, and it's going to be their decision ultimately what they want to do about putting their bid in for the postseason. Depending on how the game goes next week. down in Hollidaysburg. It's going to be, we said, it's going to be up to them. We'd like to be 5-5, but if you feel good about your ball team, it's really not much difference between 5-5 and 4-6 when you look at the grand scheme of a season. You'd like to be 5-5, but it's going to be up to them.
Yeah,
what they want to
and
do.
especially like you say, as the injury bug hit us this year, we easily could have been over 500. So I think that's going to play into that decision. I don't know when that decision has to be made. I really didn't pay enough attention to know. If it's after the next game, I think if we play Hollidaysburg, even if we lose, if we play them close and still remain healthy, I think it would be a good choice for DuBois to go into the postseason.
Yeah, and that'll be a decision made, once we get there and, results are had, after week 10 and, the whole landscape of the playoffs is set and whatnot. And if DuBois does have a District 9 playoff, it'll most likely be directly following the regular season, and that will get them to the sub-regional championship they will play the District 6 winner. But like I said, those details are yet to sort themselves out. We don't even know if DuBois will be in the postseason. Those are just what they're facing at this moment.
Right. Well, like I say, speculation-wise, I hope we, personally, I hope we do get into the playoffs because I'd like to work with you again this season. It's always a long winter and summer till we get to next fall. To work together again, so I certainly hope that that's the way we go.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you all for listening. If this is my last broadcast this year, I will be missing next week. So if this is it for the 2023 season, always have fun up here doing this. I appreciate you all for listening. But we're going to rely on our DuBois Beavers to get us into the postseason, and I have all the confidence in the world with them. They're healthy. They're looking good next week. They got their full arsenal of weapons back. Trey Wingard is something else to look at film to make opponents, strategize for us and game plan around us even more to be more difficult for them moving forward. So excited for next week.
Yeah, and like I say, is the fact that Trey really wasn't too successful here throwing the ball because of the weather. I kind of like that because that doesn't give them a whole lot of ability to use film, to create a game plan to combat Trey Wingard.
Absolutely, and he and the DuBois Beavers will be back at it next week at Friday night in Hollidaysburg, and they will have their hands full with the Hollidaysburg Golden Tigers. John, if it is the last time, thank you, and it's always a pleasure sitting down with you, man.
I'm going to say I'm looking forward to seeing you again in a couple of weeks. How about that?
Absolutely. I like that positivity, no doubt. One last time here from E.J. Menzel Stadium, this DuBois high school football season. They take down the Moniteau Warriors on senior night, 36-0. You've been listening